Good morning, everyone. This is Karen with Karen Cochrane Halls from Tarabiz, Condado and ClientMarketingSolutions.com. This is our 5-heart tip of the morning for you. That's obviously somebody coming to the office. That's the secret signal that I've obviously not made 100% public anyway. I just wanted to, if the Facebook Live, if the Wi-Fi allows me to show you this, I just wanted to let you see our beautiful flowers. I think you can see the flowers there. I'm not focusing too well on them. Aren't they absolutely gorgeous? And they smell divine too. Just a quick, this is just as it flows. I'll just show you what I actually, if I hope I don't throw them over. Excuse us. Perspective. We normally put the flower vase here. And they look pretty, okay? But you must admit that the perspective is so important because they look so much better here. So that download, you must admit that they're so much nicer there in the middle of the two computers. What I wanted to share with you today, okay, was doing what is, to be kind, fair, and do what is right. Now, what do I mean by that? Very clearly, it's not always easy, and I want to give you an example as always. Okay, let me get seated here. Tara, would you mind shutting the door there, because I don't want to have an interruption on my Facebook Live. What I wanted to share, this is real and raw, this is as it flows. What I wanted to share with you about being kind, fair, and doing what is right is the following. I think we all understand what being kind is about. We all understand what being fair is about. But what we don't always get is doing what's right. There's always what I call a knee-jerk reaction. When somebody hurts you, when somebody does something that you know isn't fair, that you know isn't right, sometimes our natural reaction is to kick back, not literally physically kick them, but get back at them or take an action or actions that perhaps wouldn't be the most correct form of behaving. And what I want to say with this is, I had a client quite recently, and this happens to us all in business and in life. And I'm sure that most of you can relate this to something that's happening in your lives, okay? Hi, Kai. Cal, how are you, lovey? It's lovely to see you here. I had a client basically that decided that she wasn't going to work with us any longer. And unfortunately, she had been dragging her feet, and I'd been kind, I'd been fair, and I'd said to her, right, if you can't pay this month, you can pay me next month. And she basically decided then, when we did some extra work for her on top of the outstanding bill, the fixed jobs that we do for her, we do her accounts, etc., or we did the accounts, etc., for her business. She turned around and threw a bit of a wobbly, threw Teddy out of the pram a little bit, and then said she was going to another accountant. That isn't great, okay? Losing a client is never good, but losing a client when you've gone the extra mile and a half, you've allowed them to pay when they can, you've done extra work for them, and you've agreed on the extra work that there's an extra cost because it is extra work, etc., and then that person turns around and says, bye. What do you do? Now, a lot of people would react the following way: well, I'll give you your paperwork back, but I will not give you the accounts that I've done because you haven't paid me for them fully and completely. And that is not the way we work here in Tarabiz, Condado. If somebody does leave, normally they're up to date with their bills and there's never a problem. But if this does happen, our company policy is do what's right. We take the high road, basically. So we prepare the paperwork, we give the paperwork back to this client, and then my attitude is, she knows what she owes us, she knows what she has outstanding, and it's very much up to her. It's her karma if she pays us or not. She sincerely hope that she does, because it's quite a sizable amount of money, unfortunately. There's a lot of life lessons in this, but what I wanted to show you was Although my typical Irish temperament would say, well, bugger this. I've done all this work and I've treated you really well, and you've left me with a bill, and well, I'm going to keep my accounts, my work. It's my intellectual property. You know, my staff have done all this work for you, so I'm not going to give it to you until you pay. Well, my attitude is, it's my service, it's my energy, it's our love. We've done the work for you. Here you are, and then it's up to you. If that person doesn't pay, we have obviously legal options, and you know, they will eventually have to pay us. It's disagreeable to have to go that way, but it's all about karma, and it's all about you doing what's right. And vengeance is not something, getting back at someone is not something that we need, because all of this, I'm following on with the most recent Facebook lives that I've done, the tip of the mornings that I've done in the last week have all been related to keeping my energy high. And when somebody does something naughty, that's a little bit cruel, a little bit unkind, a little bit unfair, and certainly not right, we have to take the high road. We have to take the right attitude. And you know, I will be kind with that person. I will, if I see her out and about, I'll speak nicely to her. I won't ever talk badly about her. I would never mention her name to anyone that she has an outstanding bill, other than the courts, obviously, if she doesn't pay. But I've done what's right, and I've behaved professionally and kindly, and that's the important thing. And that's what I wanted to give you, because I think that, you know, people say, oh, be kind, be fair, and do what's right. But when it comes to the practical side, when you actually have to do it, and you have to avoid the normal knee-jerk reaction, as I call it, of not doing, hi Steph, how are you, my love? Of not doing what's right, I think that this is what marks the difference in our lives. It makes us happier people, it keeps our energy high, and then we attract a different type of clientele. And obviously what I will do in my own marketing is look and consider, when we take on a client, that client actually is, you know, completes our ideal client profile. It's somebody that we have boundaries. We obviously have to reassess the boundaries as far as payment's concerned, because if a person doesn't pay 1 month, they're probably not going to pay 2, and we have to cut the services. And we have to stop being overly kind, because that, in that case, I've probably, let's be honest, damaged my own business in one way. It's not a big damage, but I've damaged my own business, allowing this person to take the Michael, to take the piss. And that's not good, okay? Because I'm not giving a leading example to my team. So there's going to be a Groundhog Day exercise on what's happened with this particular lady. But I feel good, despite the fact that we have an outstanding bill there that she hasn't paid. I feel good because I've done what's right, and it's the way we roll around here in Tarabiz, Condado, and that's it. So I would say to you, what are you doing in your day-to-day, either in your profession, your business, or in your day-to-day life with the people that you have around you? If somebody does something that is hurtful, you don't hurt them back. That's a small child. That's not being emotionally intelligent, and it's bringing your energy down. And we have to protect our energy and our confidence 100% of the time. That's the theory of it. In practice, you have to catch yourself on. You have to become aware, and it's what I said yesterday about the energy, about your feelings. If something annoys you, your responsibility and your way of acting is to get yourself back into the vortex, to get yourself feeling good. Simply that, feeling good. Our feelings are our GPS. And if you're feeling good, great. If something comes along like this and it annoys you, be responsible, get yourself back into high vibing. Look on the positive. There's always a positive. Every cloud has a silver lining. You see, I could say, well, the cloud here is we've learned from this. We've learned to tidy up our boundaries, have stronger and stricter boundaries as far as payment are concerned, and doing extra work for a debtor. And you in your own life and in your business and your profession can do exactly the same, okay? But be fair, be kind, and do the right thing always. That is my tip of the morning to you today. I would ask you the following. If it is very true, Steph, it is very true. It's not always easy. The easy way is to kick back. If they've thrown their teddy out of the pram, as we say in the north of Ireland, well, you throw yours at them and a couple more. That's not the way emotionally intelligent people that want to grow, that are growth interested, that want to go on to another level in every aspect of their life. You cannot allow these people to do this to you, and they've hurt you in that they may have, in this case, they've damaged me as far as our finance is concerned. They haven't paid the bill yet, okay, but I'm positively expecting great results on that one. But what I would say is, if you allow people, if you hold a grudge against someone, you're giving them your power. You're giving them a power over you. So not only have they damaged you, but you're holding grudges, you're holding bad feelings there. If you do that, all you're doing is giving them the power, giving your personal power away. And I don't want that for me, and I certainly don't want that for you in your lives. So, hi, Manuel. Buenos días. ¿Qué tal estamos? What we have to do is do what's kind, do what's fair, and do what's right. So I hope you're enjoying these tips of the morning. It's a little bit of a fun play on the top of the morning, as I'm Irish. I hope you're enjoying this. I hope that you're getting great value from it. If you are, and if there's something that's actually annoying you or worrying you, or something that you need a little bit of help with your energy, with your mindset, please send me a PM or post me something, and I'll certainly think of doing a Facebook Live on it. The theory of these Facebook Lives, just to remind you all, is I've got to promise to get out of my own comfort zones, because that's the way we all grow. So I'm doing this Facebook Live Monday to Friday, approximately at 8 o'clock in the morning. Today I've been a bit late because I had an early client. I'm trying to keep to that early morning. It's definitely going to happen every day, come what may, rain or shine. Although in Tenerife, here in the wonderful island of Tenerife, it tends to shine more than rain. Whether I'm travelling, whether I'm studying, whether I'm out and about, I promise to do a Facebook Live. And what it is actually based on is either what people have asked me to do a Facebook Live on, my opinion, or how I could help them with whatever. But normally it's what I call my divine downloads in the morning. When I journal in the morning, when I have my connection period of time, some idea will come to me that I will practice and follow through in my life. And it's something that I think that we could all benefit from. So it's from my heart, my divine download that comes to me in the morning. I'm sharing this. This is completely authentic. It's completely me. It's what's happening to me and what is helping me to get through my day to day, because we all go through shitty moments. Yes. Oh, I've said a bad word. I'm Irish. I can get away with it. Anyway, guys. Love to you all. God bless. I hope you have an absolutely phenomenal day. And yesterday I was really, really thrilled that we had an audience. We had audience from New Zealand. We had people posting later from the States, because obviously you'd have to be a bit of an early bird in the States, 5 hours behind us to be on this live. We had people from Holland, we had people from Spain, we had people from Tenerife, and we had people from the UK. So I was really thrilled. And people, please let me know how you're adapting, how you're actually applying these things, because, as I always say, don't let these tips of the morning be just shelf help. Apply them, adapt them to you, adapt them to your business life, profession, and I pray that you get wonderful value from them. Okay, that's from my heart to you. So God bless you all. Have a wonderful day. Let's rock this day. Let's change the world. Mwah.